I'm Mike Sullivan. You know, this question comes up a lot. People ask, why is my practice swing so great and my regular swing is not so great? Let's talk about that. Okay, so the practice swing looks great, but the swing when you have a ball looks bad and probably feels bad. Super common, this this situation. So, you know, I'll tell you, I recently had somebody ask me this. We were in a lesson, and he made a comment about how great the practice swing was, yet he was struggling hitting shots. And so I actually asked him to make a practice swing, and he made a practice swing, and he looked good. In particular, when we slowed it down, you could see as he got in towards impact, his hands, his hands were leading his club head like this. But when he hit the shot, it was more that way. And so then what we did was we took a closer look at his practice swing, and this is something that we see all the time. At impact, or where the impact would have been if there was a ball there, the club face was, wow, we get some flies out here, some bugs. At impact, the club face was pointing at the camera like this. So it was this sort of a thing. So his club face was just wide open. Well, it's amazing, what our brain can do for us, because somewhere, somehow, we do have a sense of what's going on with that club face in our swing. Even if you may think you're not all that skilled, you do have a really good idea. And then we back the video up, and then he looks at his grip and he makes a comment about how, well, geez, I have a friend that just took the game up. He was gripping the club super weak. I told him to change it, and I looked at my own grip, and now it's weak. So he saw, number one, his grip got a little bit weak. But also there is an awareness of the face too that we have to have, and we have to really make sure that we understand where that club face is throughout the course of our swing. So one little thing I'd recommend that you do is make small swings, hit little shots, and right here I've got a ball teed up. I've got alignment sticks so I know where I'm aimed, and I'm gonna hit little half shots and just hit shots at the target, all right? So I'm gonna hit one right here. So I hit that shot, and I'm holding my finish. The ball went a little bit left, but look at where I finished. And then you saw that swing. That was weight hanging back, hands going forward. So I squared up my club face, really making a compensatory move when I should have been able to hit the shot this way with my weight forward and my hands forward, okay? So hit some shots first, and just see how you finish. See how it feels on these very, very small swings. Are you able to get weight forward and hands forward and hit the ball straight? So that was weight forward, hand forward. I purposely left the club open. The ball went out to the right. That felt a little uncomfortable. It looks a little herky-jerky, because it's not how I usually would do it. But so there I got my weight forward, hands forward, club face out to the right, and the ball went to the right. I want to hit the ball straight. So I'm going to double check my grip, make sure I've got my top hand here, that V goes towards my right shoulder, towards my back shoulder, and I'm going to feel that I'm going to get into that shot, lower body moving forward. Those little practice swings felt good. That was pretty straight right there. So I would recommend hitting little shots like that, just making sure you have a good sense of what that club face is doing. Make sure at the end of your swing, you've got pressure moving into your front foot. I don't want to make this too complicated, because the idea is that we really want to have a good awareness and good ability to control the club face, because if the club face is square relative to our path, then we're going to be incentivized to have a good path. And if we're going to have a good swing path, usually that's through doing a lot of things right as far as motion goes, okay? So pay attention to your club face, watch that grip, make sure it doesn't get too weak, and spend a lot of time hitting relatively simple shots until you know how to control your club face. I hope that helps. I'll see you next time.